Two of America's top insurance giants, one age-old debate, who truly has your back? On one side, we've got Liberty Mutual, known for customizable coverage and catchy commercials. On the other, USAA, famous for exclusive perks aimed at members of the military and their families. Let's leave behind the marketing slogans and dig into what really matters. We'll compare them across key categories, each side earning points, so you'll know exactly which one comes out ahead. The winner, you might be surprised. Alright, before we dive deep, let's lay out our game plan. We're looking at price and discounts, coverage options, customer service, claims experience, availability, digital experience, and of course, just how good their overall reputation is. So we're gonna touch on all those and see who really comes out on top in each category. First up, price and discounts. Liberty Mutual, they've got a bunch of standard discounts you've probably heard about, things like accident forgiveness and safe driver bonuses, which is pretty nice. But if we're being honest, they're not always the cheapest when you crunch the numbers for most drivers. Now, USAA, if you can actually get it, their rates are honestly just hard to beat. Consistently on the cheaper end, tons of love for their low premiums, and they just get rave reviews price-wise. The catch, you gotta be military or family, so if you qualify, USAA wins this one. Otherwise, yeah, it's a little exclusive. Next, coverage options. Liberty Mutual comes in strong here, tons of optional extras, and you can bundle pretty much anything: auto, home, renters, life, the works. You might have to shell out a bit more for some add-ons, but hey, that's insurance. USAA, on the other hand, keeps it super solid with all the basics and throws in some nifty bundling discounts. But it's mainly personal lines, nothing too wild or out there. Honestly, Liberty Mutual's versatility is tough to beat here, so they take this round. Let's talk customer service. Liberty Mutual does that classic 24/7 claims thing, and you can work with a local agent, which is cool. But people are kinda split. Claim satisfaction can be hit or miss. Now, USAA, this is where they flex. They absolutely crush it in customer service with sky-high ratings from JD Power and pretty obsessive member loyalty. Downside is, yeah, you have to be eligible. But for those who are, USAA is the clear winner for service. Oh, and here's something cool. Did you know? USAA only serves military members, veterans, and their families. It's been their thing since 1922, so if you're not in that group, that's probably the biggest gatekeeper right there. On to claims experience. Liberty Mutual lets you track everything digitally, which is pretty convenient, but their actual claims experience? The reviews are just average, and some folks think payout speed is a bit sluggish. With USAA, though, claims are honestly where they shine: super quick, barely any hassle, and people are really happy with the turnaround. Again, military only, but for those lucky enough, USAA's claims process is a home run. How about availability? This one's interesting. Liberty Mutual is basically everywhere, coverage in all 50 states, widely accessible, and practically anyone can get a quote. You might find the rates jump depending on your zip code, but hey, at least you can get a policy. USAA also offers coverage across the US, but yeah, super strict: military, veterans, and family only. So if we're talking who's actually available to the most people, that's Liberty Mutual by a mile. Okay, switching gears to digital experience. Liberty Mutual's app and online tools, honestly, they check all the boxes. You can snap photos, handle claims, update your policy, super modern. App reliability does seem to bounce around by region though, so it's not perfect. USAA, meanwhile, has a really highly rated app. People love using it for things like digital ID cards and filing claims. Just remember, if you're not eligible, you're not getting in. But for both, they've really kept up with the times, so I'd call this one a tie. Last up, reputation. Liberty Mutual has been in the game for over a century, which is wild, but when it comes to major claims, some of their reviews get a little, dicey. USAA, though, wow, like loyalty off the charts, top marks for member satisfaction, and crazy strong financials to back it up. They have some eligibility hoops to jump through, but if you're in their club, folks really, really love them. USAA just edges this one out. If you could see all this in a chart, you'd notice USAA absolutely dominates in price, service, claims, and reputation. But Liberty Mutual scores big on coverage variety and especially availability. Kind of fascinating how it all shakes out. Alright, so bottom line, Liberty Mutual is a super solid pick if you want lots of options and don't want to stress about eligibility. Honestly, most people will find what they need there. But if you have that military connection, USAA is really next level for service and price. It just depends who you are. Was this comparison useful? If so, follow for more unbiased breakdowns like this. We've got plenty more coming your way.